What are the built-in exceptions in Python? Imagine you're trying to run a program and suddenly it stops with an error message. That's where built-in exceptions come into play. They are predefined error types that Python automatically raises when something goes wrong. These exceptions help you understand what caused the problem so you can fix it. Python organizes these exceptions in a hierarchy, starting with a root called base exception. Most errors you'll encounter are subclasses of the exception class. This setup allows you to catch specific errors or handle many errors at once. For example, if you want to catch all errors, you can catch exception. If you want to target a specific problem, like dividing by 0, you catch zero division error. There are some common built-in exceptions you will see often. Syntax error pops up when Python finds a mistake in your code structure, like missing a colon or a parenthesis. Indentation error occurs if your code isn't properly aligned. Type error shows up if you try to perform an operation on incompatible types, like adding a string and a number. Value error happens when a function gets the right type but an inappropriate value, such as trying to convert the word hello into a number. Name error appears if you reference a variable that hasn't been defined yet. Attribute error occurs when you try to access an attribute that doesn't exist on an object. Index error is raised when you try to access an index outside the range of a list or a string. Key error happens if you look for a key in a dictionary that isn't there. Zero division error is triggered when you attempt to divide a number by 0, which is mathematically impossible. Other exceptions include import error and module not found error, which happen if Python can't find or load a module you're trying to import. File not found error occurs if you try to open a file that doesn't exist. Stop iteration signals that an iterator has no more items to give. Keyboard interrupt is raised if you press Ctrl+C to stop your program. Runtime error is a catch-all for errors that don't fit into other categories. Recursion error appears if your program exceeds the maximum recursion depth. Not implemented error is used when a method or function hasn't been implemented yet. Memory error pops up if your program runs out of memory. EOF error occurs when input hits the end of a file unexpectedly. Understanding these built-in exceptions is key to writing resilient code. You can handle errors gracefully by using try and except blocks. For example, if you expect a user might input invalid data, catching value error helps you ask for correct input without crashing the program. If a file might be missing, catching file not found error lets you show a friendly message instead of an error message. You can also manually raise exceptions using the raise keyword to signal specific problems in your code. In short, Python's built-in exceptions cover most common errors you will face. Knowing these exceptions helps you write programs that can handle mistakes smoothly and keep running. Whether it's catching a syntax mistake or managing runtime issues like division by 0, these error types are your tools for debugging and error handling.